Do you know that being in a toxic relationship actually makes you happier than being in a relationship where you do not know where you stand? The first time I heard this, I was entirely blown away because what do you mean that a toxic relationship actually has an advantage over something? I mean, but here is how it works. As human beings, we do not like the uncertainty that comes with our heart. We don't like when we are not sure if somebody wants us or not, because we would rather know that this person and I are just on bad terms than not knowing where we stand in their lives, especially, most especially when they mean the world to us. So, one question I've had to answer in this first month of 2025 has been, Grace, where do I stand in your life? And as much as this conversation is difficult, to be very honest, because that means I'm having to evaluate how I see them. I'm having to sit back and watch and give if genuine feedback, even though I don't want to lose them. But I have to understand that it is not just about me, but it's also about the other person, right? Because the idea is to ensure that both parties, myself and the other people involved, are on the same page. And no better way to do this than having the conversation. I mean, it's easy to run away because you don't want to hurt them. At the same time, I want you to remember that even though you don't want to hurt them, running away from the conversation and not having that conversation makes it even more difficult for them. Because when you are honest about how you truly see them, and they are also honest about how they truly see you, it helps everybody to manage their emotion, manage their expectation. Because that means now, if my expectation was high before I had the conversation, when I have the conversation, I have gained insight to how you see me. You have gained insight to how I see you. So now, we both will bring our expectation to the level of which we see each other. And then we have given each other the opportunity to see, okay, is this the kind of friendship that we want? Is this a friendship where we want to thrive to ensure that we make it work? That evaluation, difficult, yes, essential. So please have the conversations and don't let people be walking around with a heart full of uncertainty. Because that hurts even more. That's like carrying around a bag filled up with stone, heavy stones. Let go. Have the conversation. The best way you can be a friend to them is to have that conversation. Let everybody be brought up to speed, to be brought on the same page. And if they are not willing to bring up that conversation, then initiate the conversation. However, that conversation must be had, no matter what. Let everybody know where they stand, including you. That's all for today, guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.